So, hello, my name is Sunjae. Uh, Let me recall the presentation of our AIM Lab seminar. So, my presentation topic is two causal principles for improving visual dialogue. For the visual dialogue, there have some input of image, one single image, and history about the image, and and the given one question. So the output is we have to predict the answer for the given question. And for the previous dialogue system can be summarized into this some structural graph model and from the history and image, and they make some visual knowledge from common features like common features using like attention, some self attention, cross attention like that, and we finally predict the answer from the question. And here this previous dialogue system, this paper proposed two principles should be kept in this graph model. The first one is the the history hinders the answer prediction, and the other is there is some confounder which is the spurious correlation between question and answer. So to this end, they'll propose they'll structure model for answer prediction like this. And here is also the history and image, and they remove some direct arrow from history to answer, and they add some confounder U. And for the first principle, they they uh, explain the why they have to remove the exact arrow from the history to answer, because if we see the history like this, in the first question is the photo in the color, and it is in the color. And is there any people? I don't see any people. Any other motorcycles? No other motorcycle like this. And sorry. And this is when we are given question uh, any other vehicles, then the answer will be suitable for using no or no other vehicles, or no will be good answer. But from when the previous model, usually you want to use the answer style from the history like this: no other vehicles, there are no animals, and I don't see any other buildings. This is something like this. and this follows the answer generation style in history, which is not related to the question. So the performance, it makes the performance drop. And for the principle 2, uh, they 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 said that there is some confounder in between question and answer, and they define the two confounders from this confounder. The first one is the system makes a spurious correlation from the history, which means when the system reads the history and they found some boy and he like this, and they got biased in the history, it will be about some topic of he or boy. So they want to answer, usually give a word of he or boy like this. And another spurious correlation is from question and answer. So usually usually the system want to use some uh, one kind of answer style like this: no or no, they are not, more than yes or anything else. And this is from the optimizing the training distribution of the answer style. So the to mitigate this uh, causal mitigate this biased problem, they they use some popular solution of two calculus, which interventioning the causal modality to see if the modality makes exact effect to the answer. So to do the two calculus operation, uh, all things all things from all arrows from the RL node to the our target node will be removed in the two calculus. So first, the formulation of this, we apply the base rule of some confounder factor like this, and as there is no causal effect from Q and I to the confounder U, you can see in the figure. So the modality of Q and I is removed in here, and the H H and I is also have no backdoor to the U, so it is also removed from due calculus. So the exactly applicable to calculus is Q. So when you control the confound factor U, then we can give some exactly attain the causal effect from Q to the answer. So in here they define the confounder U from history, and this is some specific they are defining of what is the confounder. And to this confounder definition, they apply three types of technical contribution: some question type using question type, formula information, and answers code sampling, and hidden dictionary learning. And I think this is some kinds of two task specific. I will skip this some details of how to drive the confounder confounders from the history. And actually, to summarize this visual dialog system, they actually first apply the causal listening, like interventioning to the modality and get some higher performance boost using the principle 1 and 2 like this. And this is all. This is my presentation. Thank you.